Paumbong, Kalumpit, Hagunoy, each and every town na pinuntahan ko, each and every barangay. I'm not talking about 1, 2 barangays, all barangays. All barangays are submerged in water. Ano yun? Paano natin sasabing epektibo ang ating flood control program? 183 billion pesos ang programa ng DPWH, just DPWH, just this year. Not last year, just this year. And you can go on and on, no? Bumalik ka na past 5, 10 years. And sabihin mo ba effective? Meron ba talagang sumusukat ng effectiveness of our flood control?
Meant to protect Filipinos from deadly floods have allegedly disappeared. In the Philippines, crocodiles symbolize greed, and thousands of protesters just used this symbol to call out officials who allegedly stole $2 billion in flood protection funds. The government says it has built over 9,000 flood control projects, but investigations revealed that billions of dollars have been lost through ghost projects and incomplete work. Now, Filipinos in flood-prone areas remain unprotected, and the money meant to save them lies in corrupt pockets.
Dismaya kasi po, ang laki naman pala ng pondo, bakit hindi nagawa ito ng maayos? Tsaka bakit kami yung naiwan?
Protesters flooded Manila streets demanding public, science-backed solutions and leaders who protect people, not profit.
Nandito para na makaisang sa mga tao bayan. At para managot yung mga korupto ito, dapat ikulong at bayaran.
Budget para sa flood control. So, ibig bang sabihin, zero na rin yung corruption? Burado na yung 252 billion worth ng flood control project sa proposed 2026 budget ng DPWH. Kasama ring tinanggal yung 3 billion worth of duplicated at completed projects, overlapping road sections, pati na rin yung budget allocation para sa cat's eye, flood installations, at rock netting. Sabi ni Marcos, mas mabuting ilaan yung pondo sa ibang mga sektor kagaya ng agriculture, education, healthcare, housing, labor, social welfare, at IT. Ito yung sagot ng administrasyon sa kabi-kabilang anomalya sa flood control projects kung saan kumita ng bilyon-bilyon ang mga contractors. Bukod sa kanila, pati mga DPWH officials, senador at kongresista ay di umano'y kumita rin at kasama sa korupsyon. Pero take note na proposal pa lang yung zero budget para sa flood control, hindi pa final. Dadaan pa ito sa House debate, Senate, BICAM at pirma ng Pangulo. Kung susuriin mo yung mga previous budget ng DPWH, mapapansin mo na laging mas malaki yung approved budget kumpara dun sa original proposal. Noong 2025 nga, 899 billion yung proposal pero ang naaprobahang budget, 1.11 trillion. Pero this time, may babala ang Pangulo.
For the 2026 national budget, I will return any proposed general appropriations bill that is not fully aligned with the national expenditure program.
Nung tinanong si bagong DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon kung gaano siya kakumpiyansa sa 2026 budget proposal, ito ang sagot niya.
If you ask me, am I 100% confident? Of course I'm not. I've only been here for 2 weeks. No? And I'm being asked to do an impossible task of cleaning up a budget that was already made for the last 6 months. But I can tell you, wala nang flood control dyan na locally funded. As much as possible, talagang lininis na namin yan.
Pero dapat tandaan na yung corruption ay hindi lamang nagsisimula at nagtatapos sa budget. Kailangan ding bantayan ng bidding, hindi lang sa flood control, pati mga kalsada, tulay, building at iba pang proyekto ng gobyerno. Malaki man yung tinapya sa DPWH, may 625.8 billion pa ring budget proposal na dapat nating bantayan. Ayon sa bagong pamunuan ng DPWH, may safeguards na raw yung bidding. Pero kung susuriin, matagal na yung mga pataharang ito. Kaya ang tanong, sapat ba yung mga safeguards na ito para pigilan ang mga katiwalian? At higit sa lahat, saan mapupunta yung bilyong-bilyong pera na tinapya sa DPWH? At sino ba talaga ang makikinabang?